信じられません。もう建物の1階は完全に水の下になってました。
Town of Shinchi in Fukushima, a tsunami swept train cars off the tracks. All passengers and crew were reportedly safe as they had evacuated in time. Some people were rescued by helicopter.
I'm so lucky to have survived.
I'm relieved to see him again, but I can't rejoice completely because people are still waiting to be rescued.
Rescue work is picking up speed. Firefighters, police, and self-defense force personnel are working to find and rescue survivors across the quake-ravaged areas.
Sendai Airport in Miyagi Prefecture, located about 1 kilometer away from the coast, was devastated by the tsunami waves. Here is a witness's account of what happened.
This is Mr. Hodaka Kojima. After the tsunami warnings were issued, he was at the airport university and was watching the tsunami waves hit the airport.
Says that he thought that the airport had landed and he was on the runway, and there was no sound, but the cars and the airport just drifted. So I just thought that we should keep it in the video, and this is the video that I took. And so it was really sickening, as if a swarm of insects were attacking. It was really not a terror of being attacked, but it felt sick at first. The tsunami had engulfed everything, and the tsunami approached the building Mr. Kobayashi was in, and the cars came in, and the aircraft came drifting by, and that really gave me a surreal feeling. The tsunami had engulfed the area of the airport, and air fuel was smelled. There was a smell of air fuel. And Kobayashi says that when he saw the water gushing into the compound, there was the sound of the water, and then he saw the windows and the glass cracking and breaking, and that really made him feel that this is reality. And it was only in the afternoon that the water level fell. And Mr. Kobayashi placed at the desk outside, and together with 160 colleagues, he was able to evacuate from the Aeronautical Safety College. And Mr. Kojima says that it was good that they were alive, and it was really a surreal experience, as if he was watching a movie.
Seismological experts say tsunami waves caused by the quake may have been enlarged to heights of more than 10 meters in some areas by complicated coastal geography. A group of researchers led by Professor Takashi Furumura at University of Tokyo's Earthquake Research Institute released the findings after analyzing data on major tsunami waves triggered by the quake. They say the first seismic sea wave reached the shore within 10 minutes after the earthquake. Around 30 minutes after the quake, coastlines in Iwate and Miyagi prefectures were hit by waves higher than 3 meters. Professor Furumura estimates that the height of waves topped 10 meters in some locations. He pointed to the possibility that rushing seawater was pushed higher by the complicated coastlines of Iwate and Miyagi prefectures.
岩手沖から茨城沖までの海岸には、ほぼ同時に一番早い来たってことになるんですね。こう V 字型になっているようなところには津波が集まってくると全部水が集まった水が一気に上に押し上げられるので。
The professor also says that tsunami waves may have been funneled inside Sendai Bay, which has a particularly wide mouth. He says that feature may have enlarged the waves in the bay.
こう陸に来たらこう跳ね返って戻っていくんではなくて、この陸の近くのところに津波がずっとこう集まる、捉えられる、トラップという現象が起きるんですね。それからここの湾の中にちょうど共鳴する、共振するような津波もあるはずで、そういういろんな諸々の影響を全て受けて、こういう湾というのはいつまでも津波が続くんですね。
Foreign rescue teams are arriving in Japan's northeastern region, which was hit by Friday's massive earthquake and tsunami. 15 rescue workers from the China Earthquake Administration arrived at Tokyo's Haneda Airport on a chartered flight on Sunday afternoon. Japanese Vice Foreign Minister Yutaka Banno welcomed the team at the airport. Banno expressed his appreciation, saying the team's early arrival is proof of the friendship between the two countries. Chinese team leader Yin Guanghui said that as representatives of the Chinese people, they will do their best. The Japanese government says it's the first time China has sent a disaster relief team to Japan.
We are, of course, nervous, but in a positive way. We have trained for this sort of work. We know what we have to do, and now we have the chance to help people in Japan.
A German team of about 40 rescue personnel plus search dogs left for Japan on Saturday. The United States team is heading to its Misawa base in Aomori Prefecture, northern Japan on Sunday. The nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan will start operations on Sunday. Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin held a cabinet meeting on Saturday. He vowed to provide support to Japan. He also ordered preparations to increase supplies of natural gas to Japan from the Sakhalin-2 project for shortages of electricity. The United Nations decided to send 7 members of its disaster assessment and coordination team to oversee the operations by various nations. Miyagi Prefecture Police Chief Naoto Takeuchi says the final death toll from the quake and tsunamis may exceed 10,000 in the prefecture alone. Takeuchi made the announcement at a meeting in the prefectural office on Sunday. Japan's worst ever earthquake hit the northeastern region on Friday afternoon. The magnitude 9.0 quake caused massive tsunami waves that stretched hundreds of kilometers along the Pacific coast of northeastern Japan. One of the waves measured 7.3 meters. As of 8 p.m. on Sunday, more than 1,300 people had been confirmed dead. We'll have more updates for you at the top of the hour, so stay tuned. Miyagi Prefecture are without electricity. Power companies say it'll take some time to resume service. At least 1.4 million households have no water. The Health and Welfare Ministry has dispatched nearly 100 vehicles to supply drinking water to residents. A truck driver from Ishinomaki City was visiting Shimonoseki City in Yamaguchi Prefecture, western Japan, when the quake hit. On Sunday, he returned to his hometown with drinking water.
みんな大変だろうなと思って、こういう時だからこそ助け合いですよね。
助かります。本当今どこでも手に入らない状況なんで、すごい助かってます。
All Shinkansen bullet trains connecting Tokyo with major cities in northeastern Japan have suspended operations. All local train lines in the area will be out of service through Sunday night, except for a few lines on the Sea of Japan coast. NHK World's Raja Pradhan speaks to us by satellite phone. He was in Kesenuma City, Miyagi Prefecture, earlier today. Raja.
Yes, we've been reporting from earlier. It's in the lies about a kilometer from Tokyo, and it's the Pacific coast of the Japanese archipelago. And we've been on top of it from the tsunami. And I've been talking to residents around this area and telling me the tsunami completely swept through the entire city. So powerful that I'm not even able to see the rivers, the river. It was visible when the earthquake and simultaneously, and every person that I've been talking to, they told me that the crucial concern of every one of them is the communication. The landlines and the mobile phones are not usable even at this moment, as well as water, electricity, and gases. And as for transportation, they are not able to go by car to not far to places because the gasoline stands are basically closed. And the ones that are actually open, they are used by the relief vehicles, which are used for emergencies, such as fire trucks. And concerning those fire trucks, at 7 a.m. this morning, local time, a total of 1,400 people, including police as well as self-defense force units and firefighters, they have begun to provide emergency relief aid for the aftermath of the fire that also came after the tsunami. And they were using helicopters, and while I was reporting in the afternoon, at least 20 helicopters went over my head. And the problem was that they weren't able to reach the people in need because of all the debris and the tree that were blocking the road. So basically, the rescue workers had to get off their helicopters and walk to the people in need of help. And finally, we have information that chilled foods, such as pancakes, were also being distributed as mutual aid donations to children from food companies. And that's all for now. Back to you, NHK World, Raja Pradhan.
Our apologies for the bad connection. Prime Minister Naoto Kan has ordered power cuts to deal with severe electricity shortages as a major power company struggles to cope with the aftermath of Friday's. The agency announced the upgrade on Sunday after analyzing seismic waves and other data. The agency says the focal zone of Friday's quake measured about 500 kilometers long by 200 kilometers wide. The destructive movement continued for more than 5 minutes. There have been 4 other earthquakes in recorded history with a magnitude of 9 or greater. The largest earthquake hit Chile in 1960, with a magnitude of 9.5, killing over 1,600 people. It triggered tsunami that swept across the Pacific Ocean, killing 142 people in Japan. The latest quake